Hey, you guys. Welcome to Melissa Valentine's Nursery. My name is Melissa, and today we are joined, we're joined here by Missy. This is the Liam sculpt, Amazon. Somebody had asked me in one of my comments if I collect Amazon babies. I don't know if they were like asking for good reason or bad reason, but on this channel we accept all babies. This is my Amazon Liam. Love her to death. I was not very fond of the Liam sculpt, but I got her and she's cool. She's awesome. I did not reweigh her or nothing like that. The way she is, I left her because she's big and I don't want to have to like lug around a big girl. She's a big girl. She's my second biggest. My Masterpiece Galleries is my biggest. She's a 3T. She a big girl. But this one's another big girl. She wears basically comfortably, I want to say 18 months, maybe 2T, 24 months. It just depends. I had a hat on her and I took it off and I put this headband on her. And this headband actually came with another Amazon doll that I used to have. And I don't have her anymore. But I thought it was pretty and I put it on her. She looks good in the headband. I wish her hair was longer. I don't feel like fussing with the making up babies no more. Like I know where I fall in the hobby. Yes, I wanted to paint. I was ambitious about it. I don't have the time. At this point in my hobby, I am learning just to enjoy the dolls for what they are, who they are, and just enjoying it. She's got that one bang that's getting on my nerves. Okay, so anyway, so you guys, back to the series, enjoying our reborns. Yes, I've said to you guys, if you're new here, once you get deep in this hobby, you literally start just buying dolls. You just start buying dolls. And if you have the funds, you get it. If you really like a doll, you make it happen. And sometimes it can cut into our bills. It can be a credit card expense. I've opened up a credit card for dolls, and that was a big mistake. So I'm here to help myself and help anybody else who is here struggling in the hobby. It's a beautiful hobby. It really is. It's a beautiful hobby. It helps us in many ways. We've discussed different therapeutic ways with the babies that they help us. But then there's the other side to it, So this series is called Enjoying Our Reborns. We are on episode 5. Welcome back if you've seen the other episodes. And welcome if you're new here. Go back and see the other ones. So we're taking the word reborns, and every week we are visiting the next letter of the word reborns. And we are associating it with how we can enjoy our reborns better, right? Take what we have and love what we have. And you guys, it's an ongoing battle. We are humans, we are flawed, and it's just something, it's part of us. It's innate, right? We're not perfect by no means. I love the hobby, but I struggle with wanting the next fix. And I am working on that. I've had hiccups. We all do. But I've noticed this as I went on with the hobby. I was like, every month I'm getting a baby. And then I started selling babies just to even the score. And it didn't matter. And then eventually I was like, I'm not letting any go. So with that, I said, let me do, because my series, everybody's always loved my series. So I said, let me do a series to help with the common, I want to help. I want to help myself. I want to help other people. You know, I try to make my content relevant and something you can walk away with. Okay. So with enjoying our reborns, I did O. We're up to O, you guys. Now, I split it up to 2 different O's because one of my viewers made a very good point. Originally, now I plan my series, I think about it, I brainstorm, and then I put it on paper. And then I always have a notebook during my series, and I glance at it and see what I've got, you know? Because if I get in front of the camera, turn it on, sometimes I just say whatever's on my mind, or sometimes I may forget an idea. But if I sit down and quiet and I brainstorm for a minute when I have downtime, whether it's on a break at work or whether I just have a moment at home of silence, you know, I'll sit down and jot down ideas. So, like I said, we are on episode 5. Oh, I went ahead and like I said, I did 2 topics. I did O for outings originally. O for outings originally. Okay. So let's do that first. And then I'll tell you why I did a second one. So enjoying our reborns, taking our babies out for outings. I have taken this one out to Dollar Tree. And in the recent weeks, I have noticed Anne from Dolls in the Cradle, go visit her. She has beautiful babies. I've noticed she took one of her babies, bigger babies, to Dollar Tree as well. Go check that out. So, you know, when we take our babies out, we're enjoying them. We're sharing them with the world. It's part of role play. It's giving them attention, enhancing that bond with our dolls, right? You can take them out to eat. You know, we take them with you to anywhere. Like I don't like McDonald's. You'll never see me at McDonald's. Very rarely. Take them out wherever you go. If you go to a Bojangles or a Culver's or whatever, I don't know what you have by your house, right? Because I don't know where you live. But, you know, it could be a simple fast food, right? Or, you know, if you're going out with family or whatever, say, hey, I'm bringing my doll. So, you know, you kind of want to, what did I put? Outsmart others in outings. I don't know what I put. I don't know what I wrote here. You know, oh, I see what I'm saying. So if you go out and you're scared of the judgment, right? Outsmart others. Outsmart others. Okay. So what I mean by that is, you know, if you're going to bring a big girl or boy out with you, it's going to be a little harder to outsmart others around you, other shoppers, right? Take a little bunka, take a newborn, a small little baby, and put it in the carrier and put it in your wagon, your basket. What do you call it? What do you get? A buggy, shopping cart, right? I call it a wagon or a shopping cart. Take them, put them in there. You could put a blanket over it, or you can cover it just so much if you don't want to be bothered by others. You know, outsmart the system, outsmart them so that they don't ask questions. If you just want it to be you and your doll, that's it. Just outsmart them, right? And nobody has to know that it's you and your doll bonding. You're creating that bond, you know. So also, let's see. Stephanie at In Love with Reborns 2011. A lot of her videos are her taking her dolls out. And let me tell you what, she's got them everywhere. There is no shame in her game. You know, and I watch a lot of Shelbia. She actually, I've seen her one time take her doll out just for a walk on beside the road. She took her doll out in a stroller, in like a pram, like the one I have. I have one that is not necessarily like your traditional, you know, stroller system. It's more like a cradle type, a pram or whatever. I guess that's what those are called. She's taken hers out. You know, so, you know, you can go and take your baby out shopping, and then, you know, go, if you want to go to a park, maybe go get a pizza for yourself or a burger and go to the park and have your baby with you. go for a stroll, with your stroller. And, you can even, if there's an expo or a doll show around, anything like that, take your baby. You know what I mean? Now, I think that is an excellent thing, the outings. I think it's wonderful. And I think that it helps you bond better with your babies. Now, with me, I try to be open to all interests and all abilities because not everybody can go out. Some people are not able to. Some people are disabled and it's not easy for them to go out. Some people have social anxieties and they can't go out, right? So, and then a viewer had contacted me and said to me, and you know who you are. I don't want to say your name because I don't want to broadcast if this was something personal. They had said to me they would love to take their babies out. But it's not necessarily them that's scared of what others may think, but it's their family, their kids. My son, he don't give a damn what I do anymore. He's over it. He's like, whatever, mom is mom, right? But you have some families where kids may have more of, some of us are a little more sensitive to our kids' feelings, and some of us are even, our kids are sensitive with us. What I'm trying to say is sometimes it may really bother our children, and sometimes that can really play a toll on us. So if you can't do the outings and that's an issue, I understand. If your family's completely embarrassed and it bothers you by that and you don't want to trigger that within your family and friends, okay. Right? That's just something. But you can take your dolls to the park alone. If you feel comfortable, you can do things alone. You could even take the babies in the car with you. If you're going to run an errand, take the baby in a blanket and put the baby in the car with you. And, you can do that and then cover the baby up whenever you go, wherever you're going. Just make sure it's not like super hot. Not for the fact that, the baby's going to like die or anything. No, it's because they're vinyl. A lot of these are vinyl and like the silicone. And, if it's 100 degrees outside, I don't put my babies in any weather that's too extreme, because you never know. We pay money for our babies. Even the Amazon babies, they could be expensive. So, depending on what you got going on in your pocketbook. I always say that. So, with that being said, if, we're doing, and we did outings. So if you can't do outings, the other thing is organization. So to bond with our babies better, we can organize their belongings, right? You can use pretty boxes. Like when you get gifts, I'm going to use my glasses to look at my notes. Like when you get gifts for Christmas and somebody puts it in like a gift box, you can use that to I use something like that for my binky holders, my binky clips. You can use that. Baskets, I use baskets for headbands. Temu has hanging baskets for the wall that are very inexpensive. So I use them for my socks, my headbands, and they're right next to my changing table. They are an awesome organization accessory. Ziploc bags. I use Ziploc bags for bibs, and I don't utilize my bibs. So I put them in a Ziploc bag, and I actually have that Ziploc bag in the same basket with my mitts from the baby's hands, the mitts. I don't use a lot of mitts. I have one cuddle baby as of now. So I don't really use a lot of mitts. Cube shelves. I've seen people take the cube shelves. I think it's like pressed wood or something. And they use them to store their babies in. And they have individual beds. And they put their babies in there. Or you can just organize stuff in there like a shelf. Or use the little cubes. You can buy the cubes to go in them. I have used door hanging organizers. I have one right now that I use, and it has little clips on it, and you can hang tinier baby clothes on it. I have my 14-inch doll's clothes on there for my little Nova Rain that's sitting right here, my little Amazon silicone. We're doing Amazon baby day today. You know, I have her clothes hanging. So, and then when I go on cruises, I take a shoe organizer that goes on the door, and that works phenomenal as an organizer. I don't want her head to roll off. That works as a really great organizer. The shoe organizers that you hang on the door, yes, you can put tons of stuff in there. You know, that's an amazing thing that you can use. Then I seen someone take wire baskets and literally hang a wire basket on the wall. And you can even hang things from the bottom of the basket with clips, you know, hanging clips. I thought that was pretty neat. I didn't even think about that. I was like doing my research and organization, and I thought that was really cool. Wire baskets. Who would have thunk it, right? The one that I seen, they had a larger wire basket that they like put nails on and just hung the basket on it. And they had baby blankets stored really nice in there. And I was like, wow, they had like the baby blankets, the spit rags. It looked really nicely organized, you know? You know, and then I seen somebody take a bookshelf. You know those like cheaper bookshelves, and you can take the shelf off of it and you can like arrange how you want the shelves. Well, this individual person had taken out, let me think here. They took out the top shelves and they put a window rod, or you can use a shower rod, a smaller rod to hang the baby clothes. And then you leave the other shelves in there and use baskets to store other items that don't hang very well. And I thought that was like really cool. And then you can also like put a curtain at the very bottom or above it. Like you can do things to where you can keep it as a shelf and just put a curtain, and you can just put whatever. Like you can be very creative with that. I didn't even think about that. Like that's really cool. You know, and then it says you can take your dresser and make a changing table, convert it with, you know, a changing. I've seen a lot of people do that. And you can do that. Other people do that. People with babies do that. You could take your baby dresser, the long ones, and you just buy a changing baby pad, and you just put it on top and just like convert it to a changing table for your babies. And makes it really easy to change them if you want something that's a little taller for you without buying a changing table. If you don't have room in the room for a changing table, you can buy a changing table pad and just put it on top of the dresser, you know, and use that. So, you know, for this series, you know, for this particular O for outings and organization, if you take your baby out, where do you take your baby? Do you take your big girls, boys, your little ones? I prefer taking the newborns out because sometimes you just don't want to talk to everybody. Sometimes you just want to be you and your doll, and you want to just shop, and you just want to just be away from the world, but yeah, you're out there. Like maybe you just want to like clear your mind and just walk around the store, walk around the mall, walk around wherever, right? So you could take your baby, and you and the baby be discreet, you know, outsmarting others like we talked about, and just have a blanket over the baby, or mostly over the baby, so you can just, and you don't have to talk to everybody. If someone approaches you, I was in a Goodwill. No, it wasn't Goodwill. It was Miracle Hill. And somebody was like, oh, let's see the baby. And I was like, not right now. I'm sorry. And I walked away. And I wasn't trying to be mean or bitchy or anything. Sometimes we need to take that time for us. Sometimes we need to just separate ourselves. People go through all sorts of things in life. And sometimes we just need that for ourselves. And it's nothing personal against other people. But if you're somebody who's willing to, share and, be out about your babies and you're feeling good that day, and if someone approaches you, yeah, I take my babies out. I'm a collector. This is this, whatever. Maybe you started painting babies. Yeah, I started painting babies. It's a conversation piece. And then organizing. What do you do? Do you do anything unique in your organization methods? I also have shelves that I've gotten from different thrift stores. So like Miracle Hill, I have like the type of shelves you just put up with a couple of screws, and there's different types that I have. I have one that somebody actually made for me. It's kind of bulky, but it works. I also use, the plastic Sterilite 3 drawers. I use that. Baskets. I utilize every type of method I could. Underneath my bed, I have the plastic tubs, and I have them under my bed for certain things. Now, under this bed, it, is not all doll stuff. Some of it's camping, but I have that. So, what are some things that you use that's creative as far as organization? Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this one. I'm just trying to, like I said, find ways for us to better enjoy our babies, offer up some suggestions. Hopefully it's helping. It's not helping me, but it's a mindset, you guys. It's a mindset. It's a mindset. And, y'all know in one video I told you I had 3 babies on the way by the end of this year. So I'm trying to reel it in. I really am. But that is our episode 5. That is, so I hope you guys enjoyed it. I've had little Missy here. So she's like, hi, mommy took me out. Mommy gave me attention. I've been trying to, if you've noticed, I have been trying to cycle through my babies and give attention to different babies where attention is due. Because I'm trying to enjoy each of them for why I like them, and, just enjoy them better, so I could see the magic and still feel that magic without having to go and buy, because I'm going broke. Aren't we all, right? We're all going broke. The economy is junk. All right, you guys, I'm going to let you guys go. Don't forget to comment. You guys leave some beautiful, beautiful, wonderful comments. And for that, I am so thankful. Like, subscribe. See if you're subscribed. I noticed something about YouTube. I started seeing less of people that I was subscribed to, and I went back to visit their channels, and I noticed I was unsubscribed. I think YouTube is, something's going on. Why am I unsubscribed from people that I should be subscribed to, that I enjoyed watching? So make sure you are subscribed if you watch me regularly, or if you watch me, hey, even if you don't watch me, subscribe. I would love it. It ain't gonna hurt you. It don't cost you a thing. It's $0. So share and like the video. Until next time, you guys, I love you very much, and I will see you next week with episode 6R. Bye, you guys.